What's up, everyone? Adrian Morrison here. I want to welcome you to the Profit Power Hour. I'm excited that you're here. And of course, we have incredible training tonight. If you're brand spanking new to our webinar series, I want to welcome you. We have been doing this since about 2014, and I'm going to get my camera on real quick. A lot of people, they ask me, what's up? So a lot of people ask me that are new to following me and following our training and going through our store builder and all these great things. They usually say, why should I trust you over the gazillion other people out there that do e-commerce and teach it and build stores and all this stuff? Well, number one is, like, you could use my store builder for free unless you want to, get upgraded themes and buy extra apps and stuff, which, are great. Number two is I've been doing the same thing since 2014. And you'll see in your replays area proof of that. A lot of gurus, which I don't like to associate myself like with that name, but it is what it is. They trend jump. So a lot of the people that were big Shopify people in 2015, 2016, 2017 turned into big crypto gurus. And then when crypto crashed, they turned into NFT gurus. Now they're all launching an NFT project, which there are some that launched incredible projects. Most of them, well, go look at NFTs right now. Not to say that anyone intended that. It's just that, there are a lot of entrepreneurs that trend jump. And one thing that I'll say about me is that I've been doing the same thing this whole time. I did NFTs. I didn't launch a project. I lost probably $200,000 investing in NFTs. It is what it is. I knew what the risk was. I did crypto. I made money in NFTs and lost money. Made money in crypto and lost money in crypto. I've done very well with real estate. But ultimately, like, if you follow me, then you see me talking about e-commerce. And I think that's what really separates me from a lot of the other people out there, is that, every Tuesday you can show up to a webinar like this, and I'll be here teaching you something new, something fresh. It's keeping you ahead of the curve and connecting you with great vendors and great opportunities in the e-commerce space. And am I the best, most successful e-com guy in the world? Definitely not. Like, I know guys and girls that run e-commerce stores that far exceed, what I've been able to do, but they're not out here teaching, right? I know that there are a ton of people that need the basics dumbed down for them to learn how to get started. And it's important that y'all know that when we get into the series, especially if you're new, like, none of this is like get rich overnight, get rich quick. Like, we don't use those terms, never have, never will. This is a webinar series that's designed to educate you and help you get started. And what getting started means for you, it might mean something different completely for someone else, right? We teach strategies on how to scale. If you got something going that's working, we teach strategies on how you can scale that. And we also understand that in e-commerce, when you launch an ad, you don't know what's going to happen. Like, no matter what anybody tells you or what strategy you're using, you got to wait for the results. The key is knowing what to do once you launch and you get those results. If you got bad results from an ad, how do you fix it? What optimizations can you make to the ad? What changes can you make to that ad to make that ad have a better shot on the second go around? If you did have success on the first ad, how do you scale that so you don't stay stagnant at, spending X per day and earning X sales per day? How do you grow this? So these are the things that we talk about. And, again, there are a lot of brilliant e-commerce entrepreneurs out there. Some are also teaching, and they're great. The problem is I agree. You know, there are a lot of people that are here today, gone tomorrow. Doesn't even mean they didn't know what they were talking about. It's just that they don't stick around because there might be something bigger, newer, shinier around the corner that they can jump onto. I have decided to stick with e-commerce because it's e-commerce. It's not going anywhere. E-commerce isn't going to crash like you know, the last NFT project that I invested into. I do like NFTs though. They're cool. Like I like art, so like I don't mind it. Like whatever. Maybe one day they'll be worth something again. I got a bunch of mice. All right. I got literally a bunch of digital pictures of mice that I paid a lot of money for, but I still like them. Anyways, it's neither here nor there. We have the welcome screen up. At the tippy top, you can you know, go to profitph.com/free store and use our free store builder. It will build you a great store for getting started. In the future, you will probably further customize it to your taste, to your audience's needs, but this is great for just simply getting started. And Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and holiday shopping season is here, it's upon us. So you don't have time to waste. Just get started, okay? That link right there can help you do it very quickly. And it truly is free. There are paid upgrades if you want to partake in them, but you don't have to, right? And it always says no thanks, completely optional. The recommended vendors, Pillow Profit, Shine On, Zendrop, CJ Dropshipping, these are the top 4 that, from both my experience and research, you know, with my own store, I prefer to recommend, and I prefer for my own, you know, my own businesses. So Pillow Profits is phenomenal. They have factories in China, but they're a US based company. So they can use express shipping. It's very fast shipping from China. Shine On is was in Jersey. Now it's in St. Pete and Tampa. Ultra fast shipping anywhere in the world. They do customized jewelry. Zendrop, a US based company based out of Texas right now, that replaces the need for AliExpress. They have everything AliExpress has, slightly higher prices, but you have a US company managing the fulfillment. You don't have to worry about getting left high and dry. You don't have to worry about communicating with people in China. They handle everything. So it's worth the small premium that you might pay. And trust me, if you're doing volume, like, you can really appreciate the security that Zendrop gives you. I myself am an investor in Zendrop. After they were doing business for like a year, I was like, whoa, what y'all have done is cool. How do I get in? I want to be a part of this. They brought me on as an advisor. And then CJ Dropshipping is just like really big, like AliExpress, China related, but I think a lot nicer. Okay. So if you're brand new to the webinar series in e-commerce, you all have an Access Adrian portal account. So you just go to accessadrian.com, you can log in. And if you click on Profit Power Hour under My Courses and Software, you're going to see that you have access to a free members area. There's nothing for sale in here. It's just free training. And if you click on replays, it'll show you last week's replay, which you could check out. And then, of course, you can come up here to webinar replays and scroll all the way back to 2016. We got rid of 2015 and 2014 because they were just like not very relevant. But in 2016, with the Facebook pixel hitting hard and getting, you know, just a lot of the strategies are still applicable. And then there are a lot of new strategies too. So we kind of keep the archives of these. So, you know, like I said, I've been teaching this for a very long time, been doing it for a very long time. And you can go and you can watch any and all of the replays. Now, as of last week, we decided to try something new. I usually go for an hour with these webinars, and I'm just going to be like completely honest with you. Like, there have been some weeks where I felt like I have to go an hour, and I've struggled to talk for an hour. You know, some of the strategies are more like simple. And then I get a lot of people saying hours, way too long, is way too much information, because some weeks I'll go for an hour and a half. You know what I'm saying? It just depends on what I'm teaching. I go shorter, I go longer, but hour has always been the standard. And one thing I've noticed is people there's so much now that is automated in Shopify with apps and everything. And there's so many things I'll go into. People are getting information overload. And so I want to test something that might be cool for you and also cool for me. We're going to be doing 30-minute trainings. And if I need to go over 30 minutes to go an hour long, that's what I'll do. But I want to try to contain these short, sweet, give you a simple strategy to use, test that week, and then next week follow up, instead of showing you like this whole big thing and saying, go get them. And you're like, oh crap, he just outlined an entire like business strategy and I don't know where to even get started. So we're going to kind of do these and segment them out a bit. We'll see how we like them. Because y'all know sometimes I do an hour and a half, hour, 40 minutes. It just, it all depends. So let's try it out, okay? So I'm just going to jump right into it. And I'll look at y'all's feedback each week on, hey, do you want these to go back to an hour and keep them at 30 minutes? How do we want to do this? So I've been showing you like random viral products that we've researched together, and I feel like we've done that a couple weeks in a row now. And to be honest, I'm kind of bored of it. Even though I know you love it, I'm bored of it. Like I could pull up Signal Boost and I could find all these viral products and show them to you, and that's cool. But like you don't know what the heck to do with them. So I got to be teaching you what to do and what strategies to make products like this. Or what I can't say make them have success, but what strategies you could use that I've used and that I do use currently to market the products that are on my stores, and see if you can replicate that and if that's beneficial to you. So what we're going to do is Adrian, that's me, is going to show us a Black Friday, Cyber Monday promo strategy that is tested and proven. Okay. Now, when I say tested and proven, I mean it's tested and proven, by me, for me. There are other people that use it. When you use it, we'll see what kind of results you get. That will be really fun. Here's the thing. The holiday season is coming up. People are already starting to uptick in shopping and searches, right? Drink real quick. Okay. The big e-commerce marketers and the big box stores are about to drop mad money on ads. So there's this whole group during the holiday season that launch e-commerce stores just for the holiday season because there's so much shopping and so much demand. It's the best time to be doing e-com, okay? Everybody's trying to have a deal that looks really good. So I have two strategies. I'm going to show you one this week, one next week, that I've always used that just go bonkers. And they're old. They're like old strategies that just simply work. They're time tested, okay? And so I'm going to share those with you, remind some of you that have been following me a long time, hey, this is still here. It still works. It still exists. It's not as hot as it used to be, but during this type of the part of the year, it'll get some sizzle, okay? So I'm going to show you a strategy that you can use to promote the products we've been going over. First things first is, can everybody see my whiteboard? Yes? Yes, yes, yes? Okay, cool. All right. So when we're talking about getting people's attention during Black Friday, Cyber Monday, getting them to look at your deals, to buy stuff from your store, right? To spend their money with you and become your customer. What we really want to do is, obviously, we're running ads, all right? So a point that we need to make is that we run ads, okay? We run ads. Got it? All right. And for us, ads cost money, right? And we gotta hope that we earn more than we spend. Duh. All right. This is how e-commerce works, right? So we're running ads. We need to get people's attention. All right. So what do we need? Point. All right. We desperately need. We need attention. Okay. So we need people's attention. And there are so many other people online right now that are going after people's attention. Would you agree? There's TikTokers dancing. There's fitness influencers fitnessing. Okay. There are marketers marketing. And then there are big box stores blowing budget. And everybody's going for your attention. So how do we get people's attention, right? So the way that we get the attention is we need a sizzling offer, okay? Historically, I have called this something with the sizzle effect, okay? The sizzle effect. We need an offer that is so hot that you just can't ignore it, all right? It is one of those offers that you would associate with a Black Friday or Cyber Monday only deal. So we need a sizzling offer. We need something that has the sizzle effect. How do we do that? Okay, so how do we get the sizzle effect? All right, so the sizzle effect requires one, a passion, okay, which also could be associated with a niche. Two, what we call a passion product, okay? Something that we know that people will be passionate about, right? They're passionate about wine, they're passionate about their babies, they're passionate about dogs, they're passionate about whatever it may be, they're passionate about fitness, okay? And then we need a dang good deal, okay? We need a dang good deal. If we get all three of these things in one, then we're probably going to have a lot more potential this season than we would if we didn't. Now, passion products and niches, these are easy, right? We go over these every week. What's a dang good deal? Well, the most powerful word in the world for a marketer is the word free. Many of you would not have signed up and be on this webinar right now if I didn't offer you a free store build. If I was charging for the store build, you'd be like, eh, but since it was free, you couldn't resist seeing it through, right? How many of you agree? Yes, free is the most powerful word in the world. And just like I use free for some of my stuff, I also use free in the e-commerce world. So we use the word free. Now, how does the word free turn into a big winner for us? How do we give away something for free in e-commerce and win? Well, because we do free plus shipping. The other way we do it is $5 flash sales. We'll talk about that later. All right, so what we're doing is we're trying we're giving away the product for free, but we're charging people for the service of shipping, processing, and handling, right? Because we have shipping fees, we have processing fees, and then we have, you know, and people like virtual assistants that we pay and whatnot. So we're giving away the product for free, but they're still paying that shipping and processing. And our profit is actually built into the shipping, and it's not a lot of profit, okay? there could be minor profit or break even, because the processing pays us that little fee that we would charge for, just running the business. Whereas the product actually is a good deal, right? It is cheaper than it would be otherwise on Amazon or anything like that. So we have this free plus shipping strategy that we can use. It is old, and the thing about it is some people love it and some people, they hate it. They say free and I got to pay shipping, and shipping is $9.95. Like, no, I'm not going to do that. And then some people are like, wow, like I'm paying $12 shipping at this other store, plus I'm paying the retail price of the product, right? So it's really, a lot of people are impulsively purchasing. They love the word free. They understand that they got to pay for shipping and handling. And for us, because our product is so cheap, our cost of the product, um, we might can break even. Now, why would breaking even be a great strategy? Because when we break even, we also build a massive email list, and that's where the actual, potential money is. So what we do is we build a massive email list, because we're giving away something free and it's going to get a lot of attention. So this email list that we're building of all of these customers and these leads, they funnel into our email account, and we immediately start sending to them email promos. Now, these email promotions that we send them, we're actually selling stuff, and we can do this pretty much infinity until they unsubscribe. So what we're doing up here is we're offering them a good deal, right? In exchange for maybe a teeny tiny little bit of profit if we're, got something that's really caught fire, or breaking even. Because we know that this email list for us that we're going to build, these customers that buy whatever product this is, we can email to them more products related to that for free, pretty much, because we're not really paying to send emails. We pay like a hosting fee to MailChimp or whatever. And we can send as many emails as we want for the most part. There's a certain level where they're like, yo, you're sending a lot of emails, you got to pay more. Or you have a lot of subscribers, you got to pay more. All right, so far, does that make sense? Yes. Now, this isn't like some shiny object, groundbreaking marketing strategy here. What it is a tactful strategy during Black Friday, Cyber Monday to offer something that looks more in line with what more people are looking for. They're looking for like ridiculous deals. And when you give away a product for free and just pay charge for shipping, then you get their attention, right? Now, the product that you're giving away for free, we have a couple of rules, all right? So the product cost, okay? Product cost to you needs to be, it needs to be less than $5 shipped. So less than $5 shipped. It could be less than $7. So, you could skirt the line, but you have, ad cost you got to make up for. You got Shopify charges a little processing fee. You might have virtual assistants or something that are helping you run, whatever it may be. So what we're doing is, with after the shipping comes the, processing and the handling of everything. So of us managing this order. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be charging for shipping $9.95. Now, the thing about this strategy, y'all, is we cannot have a product that isn't actually worth 10 bucks. Okay. Like the stuff that I did free plus shipping with had the perception value on a retail market of double to 3x, the shipping cost. Because if it's like, oh, I could go to a store and I could get this for $5, why would they pay $9.95 shipping? So like one of the products that I sold was a glow in the dark dog collar, which on Amazon at the time was selling for roughly like, $15 to $20. So I was actually giving it to people for less. Now I was able to do that because I've had good vendors on AliExpress that were giving me those collars for roughly, at the time, I think $6 out the door. So I had about $3.95 of a spread left over. Does that make sense? And I actually, on some of the ads, were profitable, and then people would come in and they buy 2, 3, 4, 5, and they would pay for the shipping. So it became a really big strategy. If I were to just break even, I would have been happy because I'm covering all of my costs and I'm building a massive email list. And we know that if you have an email list of people interested in a specific passion and you start emailing them later, you can send them down pretty much an endless funnel of related products, and continue to generate traffic and hopefully sales from those people. Does that make sense? Yes? Times infinity until they unsubscribe. So what we really want to do, and I know that this week's training is a bit more, it's like me writing down stuff, but I'm trying to teach you marketing too. We got to understand we're running ads and we need to do things that can be competitive and get people's attention. And so that means we need sizzling offers that appeal to people in a specific passion, a product related with that passion, and it's a dang good deal. And one of the best ways that I've ever done it is just saying, hey, you can get this product legitimately for free, just pay shipping and handling. Now, there are a couple of different ways you could do it. You could just be selling that product. You could sell another product and say, when you buy this, we'll actually give you this product for free. You'll just have to pay the shipping and handling costs. Like you see the commercials on television that say, oh, buy this, whatever, we'll throw in another one, just pay extra processing fees. So I guess you could say it's similar to that. So you could go that strategy, or you could literally just have the product listed free, and you got to be upfront, okay? You have to tell them that it's free. They have to pay shipping and handling. So on the sales page, in bold letters, you'll want to say, just pay for shipping, handling, including a processing fee. So they know that there actually is going to be a part where they put their credit card in and they pay a little bit of money. And nowadays, especially now more so than back in 2015 when I actually first discovered this strategy, shipping prices are up. Like I just bought some stuff yesterday from a store, some apparel, and it was $12.95 for shipping. And I'm like, shipping used to be like $4.95, but now people are charging more for shipping and handling. So $9.95 for shipping and handling is not like crazy, right? I mean, I've ordered small little things that I know, like, definitely didn't cost 10 bucks to ship this, but that's just like the standard shipping fee on some of these stores. So This is in line with actual like shipping cost on a lot of e-com stores. And it allows us to give people, truly give them a good deal, allows for maybe a tiny bit of profit, depending on, you know, our ad cost, or allows us to break even. But more importantly, like we're just understand, you're not really trying with free plus shipping, you're not trying to make money right this second, right now. What you're doing is you're building a business, right? You're building a business that you can then monetize later. And when you get this tsunami of traffic that comes in from Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and holiday sales, this email list can get massive very quickly. And so if you're thinking about the future and not the present, as most entrepreneurs, in my opinion, should be doing, and you make business moves that will benefit you in the future, but maybe not exactly right this second, then you set yourself up for after November, like say December, January, you set yourself up to really attack the next year because you've got this big email list with customers that are happy because you gave them a legitimately a good deal. Like you gave them a product that they would have spent more money on Amazon to get. Maybe they could have found it for the same price somewhere else, but they got it from you. And they're going in, these people, they're going onto your hot email list, okay? And you could start marketing to them without running ads. And even that's why even if you break even, y'all, even if you spend $10, make $10, right? Basically spend $10, you get one sale. And in other words, you make $9.95. You got a person on your email list for free, a buyer. Big difference between buyer emails versus non-buyer emails, okay? Buyer emails are valuable. You sold them a dog product. Now you can start emailing them more dog products, retargeting to them other dog products that are higher retail prices, and you stand the chance of getting them to purchase them at those higher prices, right? So this is a forward-thinking strategy, and you got to find products that again are less than like literally, I mean, you could go up to $6, but I want to be safe, and say you really need to have products that are like $5 max out the door. So then you have that $4.95 left over for, you know, ad costs, processing costs, all that stuff. So you list it for free. They pay $9.95 for shipping. You're paying $5 for it. Shopify takes their 25 cents or whatever it is that they take, and you cover your ad cost. And maybe there's a little bit left over. So with scale, if there's a little bit of profit in this, you can make some decent money. But with scale, even if you're breaking even, you got to remember we're forward thinking with this strategy about this email list right here, not that $9.95. We don't really care about this. This is to cover our cost, okay? This is literally to cover our expenses so we can build a massive email list of buyers that are passionate about a certain product. So this is the idea. It's not really an idea, it's a strategy, but this is what I wanted to show you. I wanted to put this on your mind that free plus shipping can be very valuable to an email list. It could be very valuable to holiday shopping, and you can end up like you're running this and having quite a, you know, mind shift on how e-commerce works while you're building your business. You don't always have to sell stuff for 3x. You can give people a really good deal. You go do the research on Amazon, look at what these products are selling for. You know, you're in line being cheaper than those products. And you're able to get it super cheap from AliExpress or Zendrop or wherever. And it just makes sense. It makes sense. So if you get a really good viral product, this could do mad volume, build you a huge list that is priceless. Like I have a list, excuse me, of dog buyers. And I have a list of dog add to carts, people add to cart didn't buy. I think it's like over 320,000 people that love dogs and own dogs. So I can just send them emails, right, with other dog stuff. And I get traffic immediately going to my store without ever launching another ad. So that is why this is important. This is an actual real strategy here. It's not some, oh, here's how to make $50 billion really quick. Like, this is a true way that during this time of the year, you can get some hype and some urgency, give people a good deal, build an email list, maybe potentially there's a little bit else, a little bit more left over. Even if you go negative, like 10, 20%, you spend $10 but make 8, or let's just say you spend $20 but make 15 because they shop on your store, whatever, they buy something else other than that product. You still could end up in the green because of the email list. This is something that where you can afford to go a little bit negative to build an email list. So, and I've done that before. Like, I've gone negative on ads because I know I'm building an email list that is going to put me into the green. So for those of you that are new, this is a higher level. It's easy. It's a simple strategy, but like higher level thinking for your first webinar. Usually we just go over products. I show you viral products, like, hey, you can go try these out. But this is a strategy you could use to market some of those products. And I've done it. I still do it. Like, I have free plus shipping stuff that is listed on my store. And over this holiday, we're going to email out more free plus shipping stuff. And our customer base loves the free plus shipping offers. And I know that because when I offer them that, I see more people flood our site. So hopefully this was helpful to you. I can show you some examples next week. We've gone now 37 minutes. So like I said, like, I can go for an hour to an hour and a half, but I want to give you the idea. I want you to wrap your head around this. And then next week, I'm going to show you some examples. And I'm going to show you another strategy called the $5 flash sale strategy, which is similar to this. And that has seen a lot of success as well. So with that said, I love you all. Wish you a ton of success. The replay will be up of this tomorrow. This was just an overview of a strategy, okay? The products that I show you each and every week, you can plug into the strategy, and we'll go over again examples of this next week, okay? So that is it. I'm going to try to keep me to my word of keeping it at 30 minutes. I'm 8 minutes over, so I'm going to cut it. It's a good stopping point. Not too much information. Digest this. All right, go look at some of the products that you have on your site. Look at what they cost out the door, and go ahead and make a list of products that might fit well as a free plus shipping offer that you give away for free, charge $9.95 for shipping and handling. And remember, when people go buy a free product and pay that $9.95, oftentimes they'll go buy other products from your store. I didn't even discuss that, but they'll come in for the free dog collar, but then they'll add a dog leash, maybe a dog toy, and they end up spending $25, $30, right? And they pay that $9.95 shipping. So you're all good and you have profit built in. It's another way to get people to your store. They want that free product. They're already paying the shipping and handling. So they may as well go buy a couple of other products, right? So it's a phenomenal strategy. Trust me, been there, done that, still use this strategy. It is something I always tell my team to set up during the holidays and email out. So that said, next week we'll get to some examples. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, stay motivated. Make sure you show up next Tuesday, 9 p.m. EST, and I'll be here to show you some examples of how you can set this up the right way and launch it for the holiday season. All right, that's it. Good night, y'all.